Hello, this is video 2 of our butterfly series, and I can see that all of our caterpillars are doing very well. They're growing nice and strong. We have 2 types of butterflies. The one in the containers over to the left, they are called painted butterflies. They're still in their caterpillar form, but they will be a painted butterfly. And this is actually what they look like. I know one of them is squirming around over there on the right. And believe it or not, a few of them, 3 of them in the left container and 1 in the right container, have actually already formed their chrysalises. That's the coating of skin that covers them right before they turn into a butterfly. And they stay in that stage for a couple of weeks, and then out emerges this beautiful, stunning butterfly. And we can see that one of the caterpillars is moving around. These caterpillars look a lot different than the monarch caterpillars. And we can see that some of them are forming a hard shell. They go to the very top, and they just hang right there from the top of the container. Pretty cool. Now, over in our monarch butterfly habitat, the monarchs are monarch caterpillars are getting bigger and bigger, and we can see one of them right there. Isn't that cool? He's right there feasting on top of a monarch flower. And we can actually see several of them on the leaves now. And there's one right up there on the wall. And they're just getting bigger, and they love to eat the milkweed leaves. And really careful. It's amazing looking at nature. God creates the most beautiful creatures, doesn't he? And just to be careful, I'm going to swing the camera over here so we can get a good look at several of them. Pretty neat. They're all on the leaves. And this one on the bottom is eating at the bottom of a milkweed leaf. You can see his mouth moving there a little bit in the center. And when they turn into butterflies later on, they feed on nectar from flowers. They'll be feeding from the flowers in these plants, and also from the special nectar source I got online from monarchwatch.org. And just being careful here, making sure I'm not running. I don't want to disturb their habitat too much. We can see in the distance there's another caterpillar growing way off there. And you see over here, you see another little guy underneath a leaf. Very, very cool. And it's hard to see, but we've got a couple little guys who have not yet emerged from their cup. They are still feeding on a special milkweed source, but they are moving around and they're doing well. They were smaller than the other ones, and they just need time to get a little bit more strength. And when they do, they're going to slowly climb out of their cup. Usually they circle around the cup, and then they climb onto a branch and they choose a leaf to eat off of. And they usually lay on the underside of that leaf. So you can see a couple little happy critters there moving around. Very cool. I think they're buddies. I saw them playing with each other earlier. And you can see in the container some of the skin. They do shed skin in several phases. Usually there are, which you have 4 or 5 instars, in which they shed their skin and reemerge even larger. Their head doesn't change size, and so you can see a little bit of leftover skin in the container of which they've shed. There you have it. Wow.